Voices of Freedom and your trip to Afghanistan?
Voices of Creative Nonviolence. They're based in Chicago. And Kathy Kelly is one of the organizers of this. And she started out with breaking the sanctions in Iraq. And we have been at war with Iraq for over 25 years. The population of Iraq in 2003 was 22 million. It is now 16 million. And she got involved with bringing medical supplies and food into Iraq during the sanctions during the 90s. And at that point, her organization was called Voices in the Wilderness. I'm not remembering whether it was the IRS or whether it was the government, but they shut her down because she was breaking the law with the sanctions. And so she has dedicated herself, and she's been involved with the Catholic Worker over the years as well. And so now she has moved her focus from Iraq to Afghanistan, the latest one. And so she brings people over in small delegations, and she has connected with this incredible group of Iraqi boys, ages 12 to 21, who come from the countryside. And they have an organizer who is a medical doctor who was born in Singapore. He's not Afghan himself. He's not an Afghan. But he was working in the refugee camps on the border of Pakistan, and that's how he met these families. So he's been with them for 8 years. And she connected just in some flukish way, providential way, with this organization 2 years ago, I think. And so we've been having these delegations going back and forth. And she's also trying to get U.S. vets who served in Afghanistan to go over as well as part of these peace delegations, because they firmly believe that dialogue between people, person to person, is what's needed here to educate, to override the military-industrial complex and private contractors that are doing much of the work today. And it's a very tiny effort. It looks totally precarious and absurd. But in the worker movement, we talk about ourselves as fools for Christ, facing tremendous odds. But she has put this effort together, and she's now going around the country speaking about these trips to Afghanistan. Any way possible that we can just contact the people and spread the word about, what's happening there. If you don't mind, I would like to read you a poem from one of the delegates who, his name is